Okay. Hello and welcome to Mr. Mark Walsten, who is running for a seat on the Des Plaines City Council in the April 4th, 2023 consolidated election. Thank you for participating in this candidate interview. I will be asking a variety of questions, which were developed in a collaboration between the Maine West Westerner student newspaper and the Pi Sigma Pi Social Science Honor Society. You'll have 2 minutes to answer each one. When the 2 minutes have passed, I will ask you only to take a few seconds to finish your thought so that we can move on to the next question. Let's now start with question one. We would like to know, let's say you get elected. When your term is up, what are three specific improvements you have helped make in Des Plaines?
Well, one of the main improvements in the 6th Ward, which is where I'm running, will be communication with the residents. It's gone to the wayside for quite some time. I've been told by many residents. While I was alderman, I prided myself in communicating very well with the residents, and I've been told that I have. I also want to renegotiate the casino deal. Des Plaines was supposed to be the 10th and final license, and now more casinos are coming to the Illinois area. We're not getting the proper amount of money that we were supposed to, so I would renegotiate that. Also, I would increase the police budget to help crack down on a crime that seems to keep rising in Des Plaines.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
We will now turn to our second question. Again, you'll have 2 minutes to provide your answer. Our second question is, new building developments in Des Plaines have been a hot button issue of late. How do you plan to align building development with community development? How will you be sure that you are making choices that reflect what constituents want?
Well, communication again is key with the residents surrounding a potential development. Of course, every development is different, so we'd have to examine the development as it is and where it's at, and get residents' input on the development and its possible impact on them, and then make a judgment and a decision on if I would support the development or not.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Please take the next 2 minutes to respond to our third question. For the third question, we'd like you to explain to voters what is something you want to see added or changed in Des Plaines in order to provide recreational activities and promote local businesses.
Well, I think the downtown area is being developed. I supported the theater renovation while I was alderman. I had quite a bit to do with pushing that along before I had to leave office. So downtown redevelopment is very important and should be followed up. In some cases, if the city needs to negotiate and purchase some properties to get them developed, so they're not just sitting there year after year, I would support possibly doing that. Downtown area, there's Plains Park District does a pretty good job helping the residents to exercise and enjoy parks, and I would continue to support the Des Plaines Park District also.
Thank you. I would like you now to consider our fourth question. The fourth question is, what specific means of communication will you use in order to regularly communicate with constituents? Will there be newsletters set out, a dedicated Facebook page, regular ward meetings?
Well, when I was alderman from 2007 to 2015, I did have regular ward meetings. I also have a 6th Ward email list with close to 300 people on it, which I regularly sent out emails to bring them up to date on certain issues that people were interested in. So between actual live ward meetings and the email blast that I put out, I think we had great communication here in the 6th Ward.
Thank you for your explanation. We'll now turn to our final question of the day. Please share with voters your opinion in response to this question. How do you plan to promote inclusivity and diversity? How do you plan to seek out voices of all different backgrounds and experiences? How do you plan to represent them?
Well, I believe everybody should be welcome in Des Plaines, as long as there's no harm or anything that is harmful to certain individuals. I believe I would welcome everybody, no matter their religious or sexual orientation, to be part of Des Plaines and to come and join our community and be part of our community, get involved with the government, and be part of our community, and everybody would be more than welcome.
Thank you. That concludes our interview questions. If voters would like more information about your platform or plans, what would be the best way to find out more details?
Well, they could call me at 847-226-3622 or email me at markwalsten@gmail. And the Walsten is WALSTEN. Mark with a K, markwalsten@gmail. Thank you.
Great. Thank you again for your participation in this interview and for your interest in serving our community.
Thank you.